Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another episode of Ark Extinction. So, the main plan for the day today is, obviously I need to unload all of the goodies that I got from the previous video. I still have my Rexes. I need to bring them out of their cryopods and set them up. And what I'm thinking I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start working on the greenhouse. I might get a few Lystros and maybe hopefully find another Dung Beetle. So it's going to be primarily base shores and stuff like that. So if you guys enjoy this episode, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos. And why not check out some of my other videos here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethopia Discord. Link to this, of course, you can find down below in the video description as well as in a pinned comment. So, I've got the cryopods with the Rexes. I'm going to try and sort through all this. I only want to keep the ones that have the Rexes. So, the Rexes that you saw before down there will, of course, be the Rexes that have the goods on them. I need to unload the goods, and I might need to change some of the things around my base so that I can actually find them easier for future reference. But these are the Rexes that have survived. So, I'm going to place the cryopods that I've got Rexes in my hotbar, and then I will, in time of course, unload each cryopod and then set them up. Maybe I will even, of course, hitch them because I don't want them moving around. At this point in time, I am having a base that has loads of creatures in it, so yeah, we need to sort that out as well. So I've got some owls there that I need to start prepping for breeding. We do want to get that thing going on as well. And so what I'm thinking is I'm going to place my Rexes here now. I don't remember exactly what the situation is, but I do want this door, this gate to stay open. So, alright, I forgot that I still had 4 Rexes. So, I'm quite curious to see how many Rexes I've got, because I've not actually counted them. Now, I know I went in with 16, came back with 15, got 4 there, so that means I possibly have 19 battle Rexes. Okay, that's good. So, without even actually thinking about it, I would have had 20 battle Rexes. That's alright, I still have some more eggs, so I can definitely get some more battle Rexes out in due time. So my thought is I do want these guys to continue leveling up passively, so once I set up all these things and sort out the base chores and all that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and maybe get a Lystro or 2 to have them passively level up. So I've also got the normal base items, which of course I'm not going to use, not for this base. And so what I'm going to be doing with them in due time is I'm going to collect them for the moment and then feed them to the gachas for crystals and resources, and at least that's the plan. I might need to move several things around and add a few more vaults, but again, that's gonna take some time. So primarily what I'm going to be doing in this entire video is just carrying on with the base chore. So as you can see, I've got vaults down here. Now I've got the next level that does also have plenty of space. So I'll be placing the vaults up there where I'll be storing most of my stuff. And at the moment I'm just unloading all of the things that I've got. At the top, as I said, I do want to get that greenhouse going. We do need the veggies primarily, and obviously it'll make life easier because I've got a ton of spoiled meat at this point in time, so I do need to use that up, and I'm going to turn it into narcotics, after which I will then turn it into the more powerful versions of the narcotics that I've got with the more narcs mod. Right, let's be careful here. I don't want to overweigh myself with too many things. My Rexes should be able to carry around 900. So I'm going to be dumping all the stuff in the base thing. So I've got metal. I want to do something with this. I'm going to probably place the metal here for the moment. I still need to do a bit of cleaning around. It's still a bit messy. A bit too messy for my own liking. Right, okay, so that's the pearls vault. So I'll go and drop off some more things here. I've got some base items that I need to get rid of. Alright, so we can drop that off. And I've got some polymer, which I also need to get rid of. I've got quite a few polymer from the red OSD, so I'm gonna be spreading it about between the fabricator and the tech replicator. I do need polymer, so that's a good thing to have. Alright, we've got a lot of stuff here. Hopefully it's not that heavy, so I'm going to try and be careful here. I'm surprised the soups and potions and pots and all that lasted this long because, to be fairly honest, after doing the red OSD coming back to the base, I just left my Rexes here for an entire day, and I mean an actual day. So they've done quite well with how long they've been there. I didn't expect to find them. Right, let's put some more well. Okay, well, that took a long time. It took about 2-3 hours. I thought might as well cut that portion out. It's just tedious and just a lot of work. So, as you can see, I've already started the base up, or the the greenhouse. So now what I'm doing is I'm using the intersections of the pipes. Obviously these are the S plus versions, and so I'll be doing this. Once I've set this up, then I need to put down the crop pots. So I kind of need to place them in such a way so that they fall underneath the intersections, as I'll be using the stone taps for this. And so what I want to do is kind of create like a little sprinkler system. And as you can see, the way I've tried to design it is so that it does not affect the illumination of the greenhouse. Like so. Perfect. That looks alright. Now obviously the Castles, Keeps and Forts mod have the structures a lot bigger than the S Plus, which was a bit of a pain trying to get them to match up. But I did eventually, and these are the doors. And as you saw there was a door that led to nowhere. That's just a fall, pretty much. And I'll do something with that, but I just thought I might as well have it there just because. So I'm going to go and place the other bits and pieces that I don't need in the vault that I've used up. So I don't need any more intersections, none of the vertical stuff. I did have to cover up a gap with one of the ceilings from the Castles, Keeps and Forts mod. Next thing, I need the taps. I'll take those. I don't think I have enough, but it'll do for the moment. Also, I've started making and feeding my gachas all sorts of vanilla structures. As you can see, we're getting some stuff from it. I'm primarily after the silica pearls, and the black pearls. So over here we have the silica pearl gacha and the black pearl gacha. Obviously, hopefully we might get some good gear as well. You can get mastercraft stuff from these crystals, which would definitely come in handy. But I am also thinking that at some point in the future I want to get my tech armor out. Might as well get that fabricated and done. So these are where I've got the Rexes. As I said, as I calculated, there are a total of 19 Rexes, so I might need one just to round that up to 20. I've even given them names, believe it or not. So I've just named them Battle Rex 1 through 19. That kind of helps me know which one I lose when I do lose one. Right, let's open up these. They should all be silica pearls and black pearls. Okay, perfect. And that should do. Right. Obviously, I can't move anymore. I'm that heavy. Now, I'm going to wait for later to open up the other crystals that contain gear and equipment in them. I just need to find a place to put them. Okay, maybe here. This is a vault where I'll place them temporarily. I might move them around later on, but I do have enough space to place them. I am going to gather them up. The gachas do have quite a few things in their inventory. I am going to make this portion of the base a bit taller. Obviously, you can see the greenhouse from the outside, which I don't like, so I'm going to figure a way around it. I also need to figure out a way to get this platform on which the greenhouse is to look as if it is a part of the castle. Still haven't figured out how to do that yet. I mean, there are many ways of doing it, but I want it to also look good. So I'll pick up the crop plots. I'm going to place them down. Now, I do want the greenhouse to look as organized as possible. That's one of the things. I could just fill this up with crop plots, but I do want to make it look good as well. So maybe like that, and we'll do it in rows. Okay. See that? Okay. Alright, why is it not snapping? Huh. So, okay, back again. Played around with the crop plots. I just figured out the fact that they were not the S Plus ones. Those were the original crop plots. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to change them into the S Plus version. And that should sort my problem out. I kept looking at it, trying to figure out why it's not snapping. Then I finally decided at some point to actually look at what crop plot I've got. Now, I crafted these quite a while back. And I kind of thought or hoped that, thought that I crafted the S Plus version, but apparently not. Okay, so let's do this. That looks about right. Okay, perfect. Okay, so they don't snap, but I can squeeze more of these together than I would with the vanilla versions. So we'll do that. Now, of course, that does translate into having more veggies and more narco berries. I'm primarily doing this for the narco berries as such, so I'll probably place like 3 of the veggies. That'll be what? Citronelle, long grass, rock carrot, what else? Can't remember what the other one was. But I'll probably do 3 of each just so I have enough in case I need them for kibble. Not that I actually use kibble that often. But what I do need from them is the major berries, which will help me with feeding my herbivores. Not that I have that many. The stim berries, which are good for the stimulant, and the narco berries. A lot of narco berries, because I've got so much of the spoiled meat now. I've got a full refrigerator of spoiled meat, if that says anything. So I'm gonna need a lot of narco berries. And so that is going to be the main purpose of this particular greenhouse. Obviously, with the more narcotics that I've got, which is a mod, it allows me to craft various strengths of the narcotics and obviously use them into to turn them into the obviously more powerful trank arrows. But say, for example, the I think the red arrows, which I'm currently using, require 100 narcotics for 1 red narcotic. 1 red narcotic translates into a red arrow. Obviously, you need a stone arrow to do that with. But as you can imagine, that's quite expensive. And I think the most powerful one would be the black arrow. It's a bit overpowered. Don't really need it for what is currently in the game. But as you can imagine, to have, say, 23 arrows, or let's say a stack of 50 arrows, that's like, oh, my maths. So 50 arrows times 100, that's 500 narcotics for, no. That's 5,000 narcotics. So yeah, you know, it's quite expensive. Cause yeah, man, I don't even know. Yeah, no, it's 5,000 narcotics for 50 arrows. So that's quite expensive. Plus, it takes a long time to craft in the inventory as well. So when you start crafting those, you can't really do that much. It takes quite a long time. Both for the narcotic version as well as for the arrows. So you just have to spend a lot of time waiting for the things to happen. I wish I could craft faster. That would be such a benefit, but unfortunately it is what it is. And I see why the mod developer chose to do that, and it's fair enough. I totally agree. Right, so let's carry on with the next portion. I've got some seeds around. I've got some fertilizer in my inventory. gonna start putting in the fertilizer. So I need to spread it out so that I can fill up all the crop plots. As you can see, I didn't fill out the entire greenhouse. I'll probably do that later. I just made as many as I could think in terms of crop plots. Same thing with the taps. I'm not going to place the taps until I've placed the crop plots down. I want to try and get them to match. So this first row will do the male berries or major berries, after which I will then probably do 2 rows of narcotics, and then maybe 2 rows of veggies. So I'm going to go with the carrots, lemons, potatoes, and what was the other one? Oh dear, I can't remember which one. So lemons, potatoes, carrots. What was the other one? Oh, no. Oh well, you know what I mean. I can't remember what the 4th one was. Oh yes, the corn. Sheesh. Ha. Long grass. Oh dear. See, that's what got me confused right there. It's because of the different names, long grass, and all those names that they came up with for these different vegetables. So I'll do this row with the narco berries. We need quite a few, so I'm going to try and get a gardener as well, because it picks up the fruits and veggies automatically. And I think I put too many of these things. Right, I'll get some more fertilizer out of these things and thin it out a bit so I can spread out the seeds a bit more and use up all the crop plots that I've already placed down. So I'll probably go with just 1 first row of fertilizer. That should be enough. Yeah, that looks alright. I mean, obviously, in due time, these will fill up with fertilizer as I continue putting feces on my dung beetles. Obviously, I've got the gardener, not the gardener, I'm confusing, hold on. There's a gardener and there's the other one that are both for the greenhouse. One picks up the poop out of the poop collector, then puts it on the dung beetle. The other one, obviously, which I think is the gardener, picks up the veggies and stuff. So let's put some fertilizer in this one, and then we'll do this one again with the narco berries. Alright, there we go. And once again, I'm running short on the fertilizer. Now this is what I've got off the 3 dung beetles that I already have so far. So I'm going to start putting in the veggies. We'll do 3 of each, so 3 crop plots of each veggie. And I just realized I don't have the citronelle, which would be the lemons, which is a bit, well, I need to find the seeds for that. So we got the taters right there. Alright, and this one would be the long grass, so that'd be the corn. Right, sweet. I'll leave it as is at the moment. I'm not that bothered about the veggies as such. See if you have any fertilizer on you. What about you, Mr. Beetle? Oh, sweet. So we've got that. And do you have... Nope, you don't have anything. Right, I need to pick up the oil off of these oh, okay, wrong one. Do I have anything here? No, I don't. Right, okay. I kind of want to put down the 3 long grasses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the crop plots as I would have normally done. Try and match it up with this. And there would be 1, and like so. Pick up this one, and then we go like, hold on, let me match it up first. Like that, perfect. So I'll put some long grass right there. We need long grass right here as well. And one more of these. And then we need to find some seeds for the citronelle. I wonder if I have enough. I'm thinking of putting just one fertilizer in each. I'm double checking to make sure that I've got everything that I need. But my thought is, for the moment, get these guys growing, which means one bag of fertilizer in each crop plot. That'll start them off. And obviously, yeah, okay, everything seems to be perfect. Just need to get the citronelle. So I'm going to start placing up the... I think I might need some more fertilizer. I don't think I have enough. I'm going to place out all of the stuff that I don't need as of yet. Or take out of my inventory is what I meant. Okay, well, I got stuff started on the greenhouse, waiting for stuff to grow. So next order of business is, of course, getting me some Lystros. I want maybe 2 or 3. Apart from the passive tame, these guys are useless, and I've got compy with me, which 2 compies. This is gonna end bad, isn't it? Yep. They had to get involved, didn't they? Right, let's go and help the Lystro out. It's brave, but not smart. Alright. That has now been sorted. Let's try and get this guy in a cryopod. Hey, don't run off. You're a decent level, mate. Don't run off. Go on. In you go. Good, Lystro. Now, I'm hoping to find a Dung Beetle. I could do with more Dung Beetles. Obviously, not as easy as it sounds. They are quite rare around here. And I don't really fancy leaving the sanctuary, so I'm hoping to get lucky. Okay. Keeping my eyes on the ground for anything that would be of interest. If I don't find anything, obviously I'll cut back in when I do find something of interest. Alright, here we go. We've got something interesting. We've got a nice enforcer as well as a decent Lystro. So, the way I'm going to go about this is I'm going to get the Lystro, put him in a cryopod, then kill off the enforcer. Hopefully the enforcer does not get aggroed by some other creature in my vicinity. Let's go and pick this guy up. I really hate it when they run off. Okay, then once I've done this, I'm gonna mount Meow right here. Let's pick a fight with this one. The enforcer doesn't do that much damage. I think the saddle helps a bit, but still, I am quite pleasantly surprised by the amount of damage the owl can do. I cannot wait to see what it's like when it's fully mutated. I think it's gonna be an amazing flyer. Okay, right down there we have a Dung Beetle. I've had a look around. It doesn't seem like there's anything that bad. I think the worst that I could have to deal with would be compies at this point. So let's put some poop in our 0 bar and 0 action bar. Where's the stupid thing? I'm sure there was a Dung Beetle around here. Now I can't find it. Hello? He's not in the bush. Oh, where's he gone? Ah! Okay, I saw a compy not far from... or what looked like a compy out of the corner of my eye, but... let's carry on with this. Now, there's only one compy. As long as there's only one compy, that's okie dokie. Okay, need to wait for it to be hungry again before I can feed it. Something's happening. Hold on. Are you hungry? No, you're not. Right, what's going on? Oh, this thing's taking forever. I don't remember the... what you call it? The Dung Beetles taking so long between feeds. Might be something. I don't know. Alright, you're annoying. Just go away, because you're going to end up hurting my owl. I don't even know where you came from, but you're annoying. Only level 10. Shit. Now let's find my Dung Beetle. Oh, there's another one of those things. He's right here. Oh, stupid defense unit. Right, let's go and sort this guy out, because he's going to cause problems, isn't he? Yeah, he's going to cause problems. Well, for what it's worth, we also killed the compy. So, that's one less problem to worry about. Yeah, that's the dead compy. Let's see. Are you hungry? No, you're not. Wow. It's been a while since I've had to tame something from with the use of multiple feeds. But this thing does take a while, doesn't it? But that's good. That'll mean I've got what? I think 4 dung beetles now, and I think I put down somewhere around 7 or 8 cages. So that should be okay for what I'll be running. It'll end up quite soonish with me having more fertilizer than I actually need, but that's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing. I just want this dung beetle now. And I do like the color of this particular dung beetle. I like the yellowy tint, greeny yellow tint sort of thing on the shell. I don't really like the colors of the dark green ones, but this one looks pretty nice. And I do like the thermal vision on the owl as well. Like, this has become one of my favorite flyers easily. I mean, I'm tempted to go and try and bring in a wyvern. I've heard people have done that. I've transferred wyverns to the map, but the thing is, though, I know if I get a wyvern, I will be just using the wyvern and forgetting about the owl, which is an amazing flyer as such. Obviously, it just means I have to be extra careful with the wild wyverns as of this moment, and I'm talking about the corrupted wyverns, of course, which kind of makes me double think where I will be going and if I need to go in there, if I need to find something there, or if I can get what I want from other places. So the con would be I don't feel confident enough to challenge a wyvern on this particular owl. Maybe once it's fully mutated, that'll be a different thing. So I'm thinking maybe an owl with 20 mutations in damage and 20 in health might easily be able to take on a wyvern. At this point in time, though, I would not attempt it. Not with this particular owl. It is good, though. I mean, it's pretty much dealt with just about anything that's come in its path. And I'm talking about level 150 creatures and stuff. I'm also looking at the food for this thing. It does drop quite fast-ish, but... I mean, nearly there. We are nearly there. I just want this guy. Oh, it's like right at the end, you know. It's just a bit frustrating. He has so little to go before he's fully tamed. Oh, dear me. I don't even know how much food the large animal feces does actually replace on the dung beetle. I've never actually paid attention. Maybe I should have brought some small poop and stuff as well. I just automatically went for the large ones, and I've got plenty because I've got all the Rexes and stuff. Oh, sweet. There we go. We have the dung beetle. That is perfect. Let's put you in a cryopod. You don't have a lot of HP, so we don't want to lose this guy. And he's a decent level as well. Nice. I mean, levels on the dung beetles don't really mean that much. They still have shit weight, so it's kind of pointless anyways. With leveling them up, I will just level up weight on the dung beetles. And we have another one of those stupid, whatever, guardians, whatever they're called. But I'm not gonna... you know what? I'm gonna kill it. It's not an enforcer. What is it? Oh, I forget what these things are called. Defense unit. Yep. Okay. Well, that's it. Alright, so this is the greenhouse. It's, for the most of it, done. Still needs a few more things added to it, like crop plots and the gardener. But it is working, it is producing, and I'm glad I've got it set up. That's it for this episode. I know it wasn't anything special, but obviously we still need to do those chores, and sometimes the chores do take a long time to sort out. But I did also want to include that portion in the series because, you know, things don't just come out of the blue. You have to prep for stuff. So I do hope that you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please do not forget to support me in the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and haven't already for more similar content. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos. And for those interested, of course, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description as well as in a pinned comment. Until next time, stay safe, folks.